Hello students, we will start with the topic second of the chapter first, that is the rise of nationalism in Europe. We will start with the nationalism in Europe. Here you will see I have written the name of three countries: Germany, Italy and Switzerland. Now you know these countries, that these countries are nation, but in the 18th century they were just mere divided into small states and they were controlled by different kingdoms. Okay, the one of the major kingdom which was controlling these countries was Habsburg Empire. This is asked in 1 number question, which empire was controlling these kingdoms? It was Habsburg Empire. There were certain classes which were existing in that time period of 1815. One of the major class which was existing at that time was aristocrats. Here I have written the topic aristocracy. What is aristocracy? Actually, many of the students confuse between aristocrats, monarchy and all these type of things. I just want to clear, aristocrats is not a form of a government. They are a number of the persons of a society which are very rich. Okay, the persons which are very rich and they are socially and politically very powerful. Automatically in the current situation, if we also see in our country, हम भी अपने देश में अगर देखते हैं तो जिसके पास पैसा होता है उसके पास पावर और the prestige in the society automatically comes. अपने आप ही इज्जत उसकी सोसाइटी में आ जाती है क्योंकि he is having a huge amount of money. Understood? Now the second thing which the aristocrats, the second feature of the aristocrats is they use French language. They use French language. French is one of the most respected language in the European countries. Okay, and it is in the starting period it is spoken by the only elite classes. Okay, elite class means those persons who are either very scholar or very rich. The French language is spoken among them only. Understood? And they use French language in the diplomatic issues because actually what is the reason behind is that when we also plan something, then we plan in that way so that no other can understand. Okay, so they also thought that if we are talking in French, and French is still a very difficult language to learn. Okay, so if we talk in French and all these things, then the normal persons are unable to understand what we are talking. That's, and it is also, it may be one cause, and the main cause is because by speaking French they are proving themselves high class. And the last one is how they are connected with each other. If all are, these persons are very rich, then how they are connected? They are connected by time through marriage. Okay, for example, we can say that if Mr. Ambani marry his son or daughter to another family, then that family will be either equivalent to them or more rich to them. It cannot be a low family than the Ambanis. In our case, we can say that Ambani are aristocrats. They are having huge amount of money, land, social and political power, each and everything. Understood? This is how they form their society. By tying their bonds through the marriage within their families. Okay? Now the next class which emerged during the Industrial Revolution. One question is asked where, in which country the Industrial Revolution started, then your answer will be Britain. Rest in the other countries, it started in the late 19th century. Understood? When the when the Industrial Revolution occurs, then it gives birth to a new middle class and that class was a businessman, industrialist, and the professionals. You are able to understand businessmen and industrialists, and the professionals means clerks, doctors, lawyers, teachers. They all comes under the professionals, which are getting the salaries. They are working for some hours. Okay. So this group. When we talk about the new middle class, this is the class which was affected by the thoughts of the scholars and the philosophers, and they know the importance of the education, and through the education they knew the importance of the liberal thoughts, their rights, and a government by their consent. Now this topic is related to the topic which is coming next, that is liberalism. In the next topic we will go through the liberalism, and it is one of the major topic of this chapter. Okay, in the next we will talk about the liberalism.